Hi, my name is Linda Paden. I'm an online Pilates teacher and personal trainer. Let me share with you a little bit about why Pilates alignment is important when doing Pilates exercises. If you think about a snowman, a nicely stacked snowman, as it melts, it's probably going to stay upright. But a snowman that's not so nicely stacked, that might have some compensations going on, as it melts and gets put under extra stress, it's more likely to topple over. It works kind of the same way in our body. I'm going to take us from the bottom of our feet all the way up to the top of our head, and I'm going to cover why it's important to think about alignment in each area when doing Pilates exercises. The feet are the foundation, particularly when it comes to standing Pilates exercises or when the feet are placed on a bar. If the feet aren't in alignment, it changes the alignment all the way up the rest of the body. So it's very important to get the base of support correct. The alignment of the knees relies on muscles that go down towards the ankle and muscles that go up towards the hip. The knees are in the middle and follow what the ankle and the hip and those muscles in between tell it to do. When the hips are in alignment, it allows the legs to move within their natural range of motion. When we start getting the hips out of alignment, it can actually reduce the amount of range that we have movement-wise at the hips when doing exercises. The pelvis is somewhat of a bowl shape that could be tilted, and its position changes how the legs work, but also since the pelvis houses the base of the spine, it can change what the entire spine does based on the position of the pelvis. During seated Pilates exercises, the pelvis becomes the base of support. So this is why the pelvis alignment is important to Pilates exercises. The low back has 5 small bones in it, and those bones have connective tissue that attaches and wraps around. So the majority of the support between our pelvis and our rib cage is actually from the connective tissue and the muscles in that area. So understanding core strength is important to supporting the low back. The rib cage is almost like a bowl that's turned upside down. The position of the rib cage is important for 2 big reasons. The first reason has to do with breathing. If our rib cage isn't in a good position, it might make breathing more challenging and more labored. And every Pilates exercise has a matching breathing pattern. And the second reason is that the rib cage is what the shoulder blades and the shoulder girdle and the arms are hanging and floating upon. There's actually only one place where the entire shoulder complex attaches to the rest of the body. Do you know where it is? It's right here. It's where the breastbone and the collarbone meet. There's a place that meets over here, and there's a place that meets over here. But otherwise, this whole complex, including the shoulder blade, is free floating over that rib cage. The neck, like the low back, has a number of bones in it. There's 7 in the neck. And these bones, once again, are supported by connective tissue and muscles. On top of that is a bowling ball weight head that if it's tipped off balance, those muscles in the neck and the shoulder area have to work harder to keep the head on straight. So the alignment of the head is important to the amount of effort that the muscles will need to make during Pilates exercises if proper alignment is not followed. So I just briefly took you on a journey from the feet all the way up to the top of the head. explaining a little bit about why alignment of the feet, the knees, the hips, the pelvis, the core, the rib cage, the shoulders, the neck, and the head is important to every Pilates exercise. If you would like me to teach you proper Pilates alignment during Pilates exercises, I offer online training in many areas of the United States. Please reach out for more information or check out my website. May you move well.